In this video, I'll be sharing with you a tutorial on how to cut this stylish dress with roundish basque and gathers. So to start drafting, we are going to start by drafting the upper part of this dress. Need your shoulder to bust line, your shoulder to under bust line, your shoulder to waistline, and then the basque length. You need about 4 to 5 inches for your basque. Place your tape and mark your shoulder divided by 2, then you come down by 1 inch, then mark a basic neckline of 3 inches here. Then you're going to place your ruler, which you're going to go ahead to connect from the shoulder slope to the neckline of the dress. After that, you're going to find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. After marking that, you're going to draw out a straight line there. Now, you're going to place your tape and mark back your shoulder measurement divided by 2 again. Then you're going to place your tape and you connect it, or your ruler, connect it. Then place back your tape on that point, divide what you have into 2 and mark. Come out by ½ inch, place your tape again, mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Connect from the upper part to the midpoint of your pattern, and from the midpoint of your pattern, connect to your bust measurement divided by 4. Now the next step is to mark your dart. You're going to mark your nipple to nipple measurement, divide it by 2, and you're going to mark this all the way down. Now you're going to place your ruler and you're going to draw a straight line starting from the bust to your basque length. For this dress, we are using a basic dart. Come down by 1 inch here, mark ½ inch on both sides. Now I'll be taking that dart all the way down because I'll be blending out my dart, because if you look at the actual dress, there's no sign of that sewing at the front part. Now you want to go ahead to connect this all the way down and also repeat this at the other side of the dress. Next step is to determine where your neckline will start. I want to use 1.5 inches above my chest line. Let's say if you're cutting this for a busty person, please go ahead, use 2 inches or 2.5. I'll draw out a straight line there, then I'll blend it into my armhole this way. Now for this pattern, if you look at it, the dart was blended out, or you can decide to sew your own dart starting from the upper part of the body to the basque length. You're going to impute your bust measurement divided by 4 and add your sewing allowance. Mark your under bust measurement divided by 4, pick your dart intake here, replace it and add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement, divide it by 4, then measure this dart intake, replace it, add your sewing allowance. Use any sewing allowance of your choice. Here you're going to impute your hip measurement divided by 4. Then you pick this dart intake, replace it and add your sewing allowance. After marking that, you want to go ahead to place your ruler to connect from the upper part to the under bust and connect to the waistline. From the waistline, you're going to connect this all the way to the blouse length, or the upper part length, right? Now after taking this measurement, I'll go ahead to cut this out first. Then I will be imputing my bust dart measurements much later, that is after cutting this out. Now to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. For example, let's say my shoulder to waist in front is 17 and my shoulder to waist at the back is 15. If you take out 15 from 17, you will have 2 inches. That will be your bust dart. Then you mark it and connect it to your nipple point and then shed it out, which you're going to blend out when you're cutting your pattern. The next step we are going to take is to draw out the basque, the roundish basque of this dress. Remember what the measurement we have here. We are going to come down by 1 inch or 1.5 from our waistline, then blend out your dart and you connect it. Now I'm using about 4.5 inches or 4 inches for my basque, which is not a standard. You can use 4 to 5 inches to draw out this basque. Then I'll cut it out. So you can go ahead to close up your dart, that is your bust dart, then blend this out, or if you don't want, you can sew it, right? But what we have on the dress, it was actually blended out. So the sleeve of this dress is more like creating a balloon sleeve, which you're going to attach at the armhole and then put your hand through it. So for example, this is what I have. You cut out a straight fabric which is like 15 inches on fold. You fold the upper part and the lower part, which you create an elastic casing for your elastic. You now pass your elastic through it and stitch it by the side. Just tack it by the side of the dress and you can now hang it on your shoulder, just like we have here. That way it will create like an off shoulder look. Now let's cut the back pattern of this dress. Marked out my zipper, my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to waist for the back, and the extra basque length. For my zipper allowance, I used 1.5 inches. So mark your shoulder divided by 2. Then from here I'll come down by 1 inch. I'll mark a basic neckline of 3 inches, connect it to that point. You're going to find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. You draw out a straight line at that point. After marking that, place your tape and mark your shoulder divided by 2 again. Now you're going to place your ruler to connect, drawing out a straight line. So we don't really need our armhole at this part, because the sleeve of this dress is more like making like a balloon sleeve and attaching it, that is tacking it down to the armhole. Then you put your sleeve and drag it to your shoulder. I'll just go ahead to mark it to avoid confusion. So I'll mark the bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'll take my tape, divide what I have here into 2 equal parts and mark. I'll come out by ½ inch here. Then after doing that, the next step I'll take is to go ahead to place my tape again and confirm that what I have here is my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'm going to connect from the midpoint all the way up, and then I'm going to connect to the bust measurement divided by 4. Now the next step I will take is to go ahead to mark my that I'll mark my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which I'll mark it all the way to the blouse length. After marking that, I'm going to place my ruler and I'll connect it all the way down. I'll mark ½ inch on both sides of my pattern and I'll come down by 1 inch at this point. I'll take this ½ inch I have at the waistline, I'll take it all the way down, then connect from the waistline to the upper part and connect to the other side. I'll also connect on both sides of my pattern. Now the next step I'll take is to extend this my chest line, right? So now we're going to insert our body measurement. At the bust line, you're going to place your tape. To mark your bust measurement divided by 4, add your sewing allowance. At the waist, mark your waist measurement divided by 4, pick your dart intake, replace and add your sewing allowance. Mark your hip measurement divided by 4, pick this dart intake, replace and also add your sewing allowance. After marking that, you want to go ahead to place your ruler to connect your lines or the marks that you made. So this is what I have for the back. Also, I'm going to add like a basque, because I did not really get to see it, but from the side view it's as if the back has a basque. So I came down by ½ inch from my chest line so that the zipper will not pop up at the back. So what I'll do is to cut out the rest of my pattern. Now after cutting it out, we're also going to draw out the basque at the hemline of this dress. So now for the basque, I'll blend in my dart before going ahead to draw that. What I'll do is to go ahead to mark out my zipper bulge first, which I'll come in by ½ inch and extend this all the way to my chest line area. Then I'll cut it out. So after cutting this part out, I will go ahead to now draw out the basque on the dress. The basque, you notice it did not really start from the waistline. Come down by 1 inch or 1.5, which you're just going to go ahead to connect this. Now if you're not okay with the basque I have here, you can always go ahead to readjust before cutting. Then I'll cut this out. This is what we have for the back of this dress. Now this is the front and this is the back. Now let's explain how to get the lower part. The measurement you need is your shoulder to waistline plus that extra 1.5 inches we added after the waistline. I will have a total of 18 and a half. So now, for instance, let's say the gown length I have is 60 inches minus my shoulder to waist plus that extra 1.5 inches that give me 18.5. That is, I'll minus 18.5 from 60 inches. I will have is 41.5 inches for the lower part. Now you won't cut that exact 41.5 inches. For instance, you add extra 2 inches to it, which is for folding allowance and joining allowance at the upper part. Now what you do is you go ahead to cut out 3 yards of that fabric, or 4 yards depending on how full you want the lower part to be. Now when you cut it out, you're going to gather it, which you're going to attach to the lower part of this dress. So when you attach it, you know this part that has basque, it will be longer than that of the side, right? Because the measurement we used is our shoulder to waist plus extra 1.5 inches. What you do is, after gathering, you just trim out the lower part a bit and then fold it so that you have equal length at the lower part.